again, it's Locknoob, and in my vice today we have a very nice Lockwood oval cylinder all the way from New Zealand. This is Tepene's Challenge Lock. It's a Lockwood oval, and his note is it's got good tolerances. Now, Lockwood, of course, are well known for having tapered pins in their locks, which are extraordinarily easy to overset and underset. Lockwood take their locks very seriously. This is a premium brand. It's owned by Assa Abloy now, and they are just tough locks. They're just tough locks. Now, Tepene isn't satisfied with that, so what Tepene's done is he's taken a very beautifully made Lockwood oval, taken the pins out, and he's done modifications to them. What modifications? I have no idea. The keys all mummified, so no clues there. Well, let's have a go at picking it. So I'm using my one of my favourites. You've probably seen me pick with this before, a Southord slimmed down tension wrench, and a bit unusual for me, a Peterson's number 1 hook. I acquired this recently, just giving it its a bit of a workout really. I found with a lot of challenge locks a little bit of a feather-like tension always helps, and you know me, I always start at the back of my locks, don't I? So I'm assuming this is 6-pin, but we'll just go pin to pin for now. Little falset on probably pin 5, little click, big falset on 3, 2 is solid, so I'll leave 2 alone. 1 little, road cancer rotation on 1. Oh, so yeah, but I think I dropped some pins. Okay, let's relax a little bit. Go long. Okay. Might overset something there. They're in a deep falset and then we lost it, so that's usually indicated that I have overset a pin. Just on pin 6. Back to the falset, so we got it. So we're playing spool ping pong here, which is always a fun game to play. That was pin 1, but I've dropped something at the back again. Pin 6, 5. Oh, back down. Let's have a look where we are. 2 is solid. Don't mess around with 2. 1's picked. So who is it? Who's being a pain? Doesn't feel like 6, 4, 5. Could be 4. Oh, 3's got a red cancer rotation on it, as you can see. Two is solid. Don't mess with 2. I might just see if I can get in there with a slightly slimmer profile pick, probably my Southord Max 07B. It's slightly thinner in profile to the Peterson, so let's have a go. So possibly something on C-cancer rotation on 5, I'm assuming. And we're open. Okay, there we go. Right, so hang up on 5. Let's see if I can gut this now. Now, you might have seen the belt in here. I can show you exactly why I put that in there. It's because the cam on the back of this is so long that I have picked this lock before, and embarrassingly, I didn't think I had, because the back of the lock where the cam is rotates out so far. You can imagine if I had my vice flat, that cam couldn't come out. Now I've got the key here, so I'm going to you never find the end of sellotape, can you? Sort of masking tape. Oh, that slides out quite easy. Put that over there. And was the bitting. Looks like a hand cut key, so Tepene did very well there. That's a lovely key. Let's see how well it fits in. Quite nice bitting. Got some lows at the back, then some highs in the middle, and then a low cut pin, and then a high cut again. So a very high cut on pin 1. You see, focus. There we go. You see how high pin 1 is. It's actually at the top. So let's just close this back up. You can see it's unlocked, and see how that key works. Beautifully smooth as butter. Okay, now I've never gutted one of these before, but I know the first stage is to get rid of these screws, and I'm just going to tip the camera forwards a bit so you can see a bit more what's going on. There you go. That's a bit nicer, isn't it? Here we go. I don't want to be forever. You're all busy people. Put those over there for a minute. Get my pinning tray, my nice bright orange one, all the way from Germany, courtesy of Red Cat Imaging. Okay, so looking pretty good there. Let's choose the key. Pins at the top. Always have to remind myself of that. I know it sounds stupid, but the amount of times I get that wrong, it's embarrassing. And it looks like we should be okay like that, actually. So yeah, it looks like I can just turn that over and try and get a follower in. I think this one should work nicely. This is also from Red Cat Imaging. Thanks, Foxy. This one's a little wide, so what I'll do is I'll go for a slightly thinner commercial one. Okay, there we go. You never know what follower you might need. Okay, so look at this. I've got a 6-pin chamber. Looking pretty nice. Let's tip those key pins out. 1 standard, 2 standard, 3 standard, 4 standard, 5 standard, 6 standard. Lovely. Let's have a look at this. I can't see any threading or anything in the chambers, so I think we're lucky with that one. Okay, I'll put the key back down here, and then let's have a look at what mysteries this unfolds. So there we go. So turn upside down. Pin 1 is a wow. Look at that. I'll show you. I'll get them. I'll get the lock, and then I'll show you all the pins. I'll rearrange them nicely as well. But that would look like a custom spool in pin 1, a multiple spool in pin 2. Got some springs, and pin 3 is another custom. Looks like a progressive spool of some kind. Some more springs, which I'll just put down here for now. Wow, another multi-spool pin. As if Lockwoods aren't hard enough to penne. Another beautiful homemade spool. So, from what I understand, these are actually the original pins that have been re-milled on a rotary tool. Another homemade spool. I can't wait to show you these pins, and I think that's all of them. I think we've got all the springs out as well, but I'll be putting this back together in my own time. Now, I think I'm missing a spring, but we'll get that out in a minute. It'll be trapped in there. Let's have a look down at the chamber. Doesn't look like there's any threading there, but I can see the spring caught up in chamber 1 there, so I'll pull him out. for completeness, and I'll show you what we've got. So just look at these. I say these pins are standard, but you'll see what we call tapered, or they're more tapered than beveled pins, I think. But if I take this nice long key pin from the back and hold it up here for you, I'm hoping that you can see, if I can get it to focus. Not getting good focus, are we? Okay, you can see that the edge here is really beveled. So there, can you see that? Can you see how that's beveled? That means that if you press it up a little bit, it'll likely just trap itself at the shear line. And this is a standard kind of feature of these Lockwood pins. If you look here as well, you can see how, I mean, these are the standard really hard Lockwood pins with their tapers, and at the bottom we're turned around the right way. But you can also see the incredible fine detail. I mean, look at that as a multiple spool. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, they're all beautiful pins, but you can see how Tepene's taken a normally incredibly tough lock and has created beautiful homemade, I don't even know what to call some of these. I'm calling them spools, but it's not really doing them justice. They're like multiple spool madness. And this one's like a progressive spool, like a little dumbbell. Really beautiful stuff, and I'm very honoured to be able to have a go at picking such a brilliant lock. So I'm just going to hold that up for you all again, so you can see all the bottom standard, all of the tops are spools. Maybe you could call that one a serrated, I don't know, but it is a really gorgeous pin. Tepene, thank you again. Everybody else, I'll see you next time.